The postpartum journey is not easy, but I'm gonna tell you guys how I lost 15 pounds in the first 3 months after I was cleared by my doctor. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Crystal and welcome to Crystal Soul Goals, where we can work together and become the best versions of ourselves. I came on here because I believe it's very important for me to share my journey so that we all know that we all start somewhere and it's okay to not be where we want to be yet. So a little background info. I gave birth to my daughter at full term in June of 2023. After that, I was very frustrated because during my pregnancy I gained 30 pounds and my body was very different from what I was used to and I couldn't exercise. They said that I had to wait 6 weeks like most women do. You gotta wait till you're done healing and stuff, give your body a rest, a break, and I wasn't so happy about that because I just wanted to get into it. I wanted to get my body back to a place where I was comfortable. So since my doctor said that I couldn't work out until the 6-week period was over, I tried to find something else I could do. So I did some research and learned that core strengthening exercises are great and can be done at any point after you give birth. So I started doing some core strengthening workouts so that I could avoid diastasis recti, which is like the weakening of your abdomen muscles that can sometimes cause them to separate in the middle. So I did those were fairly easy. And then after that, I just created a game plan. I took before photos and set myself up for as soon as that 6-week mark, I know what I'm gonna eat, I know the exercises I'm gonna do, and go into it. So another thing that I also set up to do before I started exercising was just set a very, I would say to set an achievable goal and not to tell many people around you, because it's a lot easier for you to follow through when nobody knows. And if you do want to tell people, like accountability partners or people that you know that are going to help you stick to it, maybe tell only 1 or 2 people, because there is something that happens in the brain that gives you a good feeling, like a release of hormones that make you feel good after you tell someone, but that can also take you away from actually doing it because you already got like that dopamine hit that would have been coming from you actually accomplishing the goal. So the less people you tell, the more likely you'll finish and succeed. Now, what I ate. The main things that I ate were high protein, low carb. That's really everything that I did. I made sure to get a protein shake that I thought was really tasty so that I can eat it like 2 to 3 times a day. Just mix it with some like almond or soy milk or regular milk if you drink regular milk, and drink it like 2 to 3 times a day as a snack or just like as a meal replacement if you want to. And I ate like 1 to 2 meals a day. I took out white bread, white rice, any like refined carbs like that. 1, they're not really good for you. 2, they usually make you gain some weight. And 3, my body doesn't like them anyway. So, I mean, it wasn't really hard for me to do that. But if it is hard for you to like take those things out of your diet, I'd say just like start with maybe 1 thing. Just be like, okay, well, I'm not gonna be eating bread for this day or this next week or this next month, and then slowly build up. Or just take out bread but leave rice, or switch your rice out for quinoa or black rice, which are like a lot easier for your body to digest. And then another thing that I also did was like, if you really do like love rice but you don't like all the carbs in there, you could always get cauliflower rice, which cauliflower rice is really good. You could just like, stir fry it over there with some nice seasoning, and it's so good. And then something else that I added in my diet was more vegetables, more fibers, more leafy greens. So broccoli, cauliflower, like I was saying, Brussels sprouts, all of those things. Like, if you feel like, like those things aren't good, then maybe you just aren't cooking them right. Because, if you just had a baby, which if you're watching this video, you didn't just have to have a baby. I'm just like giving you guys tips. But if you just had a baby, I can understand how it might be hard for you to find time to cut up vegetables and cook them up and stuff. But I get mine frozen. I get those frozen tiny bags of like broccoli or cauliflower, and I just pop them open, put them in a bowl, put some grapeseed oil on them and some seasoning. I like to use the Tony Chachere's Louisiana seasoning. That's just so good. Toss them around, put them in the air fryer for 15 minutes at like 360. So good, so good. I think that people that don't like broccoli or cauliflower are people that have only had them boiled. Please try to air fry them and then like come back to me and tell me if you liked it. But I think diet is definitely one of like the bigger parts of this transformation. Just find delicious ways to be healthy, because if you can't find healthy food good, it'll be really hard for you to stick to like eating better. And now for exercise. Honestly, as long as you do really well on your diet, on what you're eating, making sure that you're keeping your portions to like, a good size, not to the point where you're like, I can't eat another bite, but where you're satisfied, and if you're still hungry, getting some protein in. I don't think that you have to like work out that hard. Even more since you just had a baby, I understand that like, you want to do the most, but most of the body changes are done in the kitchen. So for me, I did have an exercise regimen, but it was really simple stuff. It was really just like doing 30 sit-ups and doing like 10 knee push-ups, girl push-ups, doing some jumping jacks. Really just do something, just be active. Just like take 15 minutes and do a little workout and you're good. Do some of those Chloe things, some of those, what's that girl's name? Peach? I forgot, but she has like those little 10-minute Daisy Keach. She has those little 10-minute workouts where you could just, those are burners. Like 10, you think 10 minutes isn't enough. 10 minutes is more than enough. You just do those little workouts and you're gonna be seeing changes really, really fast. Honestly, like just diet and eat healthy. I don't want to say diet. I don't want you starving yourself. Just eat healthy and be active, and it'll make the biggest difference. So I believe that sharing with you guys and like, posting videos and stuff will definitely keep me motivated and keep me on my journey, because, I've made progress, but I haven't gotten where I want to be yet. And I just want all of you guys to know that it's okay and we're all in this together. We just have to all give ourselves grace and be patient and know that even though we aren't where we want to be, we still deserve love from ourselves mainly. And I can understand that it gets hard sometimes. The world is very interesting, and sometimes there's a lot of focus put on beauty, but I just want you to remember that our bodies are always going to change from the moment that we're born to now. And the changes that it goes through doesn't change our worth. we are still worthy no matter what. As ourselves, we are worthy of love and acceptance. And I really want us all to get to a point of knowing and understanding that, and not being that hard on ourselves, which that's something I have to learn as well. It's always easy to say, oh, we should all do this, but it's not the easiest to try to make that a part of your life and your mentality. So I hope for the best for everyone, and I just want you guys to know that you got this. Just keep going no matter what. You are worthy. I don't care what you look like. You are worthy. We are literally on a ball in space, living our lives, and sometimes we just get really caught up in our mind. So I wish for the best for you guys, and I hope that you all get everything that you deserve. Much love. Bye guys.